Zotac GeForce GTX 1080 Ti family of graphics cards. So here we announced two world's smallest 1080 Ti's, the 1080 Ti Mini and the 1080 Ti Arcticstorm Mini. So if you wanted to build one of the most compact, small form factor PCs that's going to be one of the most powerful gaming systems, this is what you will want to get. So the GTX 1080 Mini has a 90mm fan on the left to focus on the static pressure, and the one on the right has a 100mm fan to maximize the airflow, so it draws in more air to keep the whole card itself cool. It's powered by two dual 8-pin power connectors. It has 5 6mm copper heat pipes and has an all-metal backplate where it's color neutral, so it's going to match or fit or go into pretty much any existing systems out there with any type of color schemes. So that's something that's also very important for us. It's only going to be LED lit white because the board itself is too small itself to support our RGB module. So it simply doesn't have support for the fan stop or the RGB lighting. The Arcticstorm is also the same thing. It's only going to be LED lit white as well, but it still supports your standard G1/4 fittings, so it'll go right into any existing water block system that you already have.
So basically, this comes with its own water cooling already installed on it.
Just the water block itself, but the rest of the water cooling equipment you'll need to bring along your own.
Oh, I hope people understand that you're not getting a full water cooling system with these cards. Yeah, but the really cool thing is who makes the water cooling enclosures for this?
That I don't know, or I really don't want to say.
Oh, okay.
But it's a partner that we work very closely with. So the water block itself is made of aluminum, so that helps keep the water water block card itself very light. But it's the part that makes contact with the GPU. That the copper itself is nickel coated, so that it doesn't mix the metals between the aluminum and the copper. So that helps protect your water cooling equipment, so it doesn't deteriorate or degrade because of the mixing of the metals. But
what's the back plate look like? Can I flip this over?
Yes, you can. So the back plate itself is all metal, in the gunmetal gray or black. We used to introduce a Zotac yellow on the stripes, but with a lot of the user feedback, they were saying that they wanted a card that would go and fit exactly right into their system without any color conflicts, which is why we went more of a color neutral with the rest of the line with the 1080 Ti family from Zotac.
That's a lot of attention to detail there. That's pretty cool. And basically, I'm assuming, hey, you can run SLI on these.
Definitely.
Basically,
two-way SLI with a SLI high bandwidth bridge as well.
And because these are water cooled, and you don't need a fan on there. What's the power draw on this? I'm assuming, let's see.
Minimum power draw is going to be about 250 watts.
Oh, okay.
That's the minimum for any 1080 Ti. But it's going to be clocked a little bit faster than the Founders Edition out of the box as well. So you can expect a lot better speed performance than the Founders Edition as well. Since it's water cooled, you're going to expect temperatures between the 40s or 50s, and it really depends on the equipment that you use to water cool the graphics card itself.
That's pretty cool, man.